tonight's attendance, 14. And now, presented by Bank One, your host, Jonny V.
Welcome, I'm Jonny V. I'm your host, and this is the show to be named later, the only show of the fans, for the fans, by the fans. Let's get right into it. A lot of things have been going on this week, and I'm sorry, I can't do this yet. I know Marty Weatherall, our producer, I know we don't have time for this, but there's something I got to get off my chest first before we start this show. Over the years, it has been very, very tough to be a Timberwolves fan. Now, if I have to go down the long list of events, you know, first you have first-round depressing playoff defeats. You have starting point guards who play 17 minutes in 4 seasons. You have European 7-footers who are as soft as a baby's bottom. Of course, draft day blunders, which includes last Thursday night. But it's almost July, and I am very excited for Timberwolves basketball to begin because for once, finally, the Minnesota Timberwolves have stopped lying to you by trying to bamboozle you into believing that Anthony Peeler is a productive member of this organization. It is about time. They could not do anything better by shipping him off to Milwaukee, and I'll tell you what, I'll take 15 not Magic Johnsons over Anthony rather than spend another year of watching the hot and colds, mostly colds, of Anthony Peeler. So Kevin McHale, I salute you. Now all we need to do is get Terrell Brandon to cut hair for another team in the league other than the Timberwolves. So thank you. Thank you very much. Now, there has been a lot of things for the fan this week, but perhaps you didn't catch everything that went on. So we come to the segment of the show called In Case You Missed It. Now, perhaps you have seen the name Bank One popping up, and it's going to pop up throughout the show. This is the same Bank One that has given the Chicago Bears a reported $50 million to be the official presenter of Chicago Bears football over the next 12 years. If that is the case, if the boys down at Bank One have any extra cash burning a hole in their vaults, we are offering to wear these homemade Bank One t-shirts and mention the name Bank One throughout the show tonight, tastefully, of course, just like Bank One Bears. There you go. Now, other news. NBA draft, of course. I guess we were all very surprised to see little-known high school player LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, taken #1 overall in last week's NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Insiders tell us that LeBron James is actually the closest second coming of Michael Jordan than any other player alive, which is also evident in this rare footage of LeBron James taking swings at the old baseball diamond. Apparently, the baseball fairies didn't sprinkle enough diamond dust on them, I guess. Locally, we're still on the NBA draft. Locally, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves took Minnesota native Rick Rickert. Now, T-Wolves owner Glenn Taylor was not in favor of this choice initially, but quickly changed his mind when he learned that he could claim the full amount of any future Rickert contracts with the Wolves as a charitable tax deduction. And with that, that is In Case You Missed It. We will now go to DJ Iowa. Now, we don't have the turntable type DJ, so we're going to take you back to your 8th grade birthday party in your parents' garage. Take it away, DJ Iowa.